Alright guys, we're live. Sup guys? Just waiting for the go ahead to log in and get to work. I have to conserve world buffs, so this is the infamous login screen gameplay. I guess we can look at the sweet clown suit set my rogue is rocking. Completely mismatched pieces, but the DPS is through the roof. The Dragon Fang blade looks pretty cool, particularly with the +5 damage enchant. It's like perfect for it. And the +15 agility is pretty perfect for
Light be with you. Light bless you.
Oh, thanks, Jaco. I hope I hit the nail on the head. Well, we have a lot of hunters. I think all the melee are gonna get true shot aura today. Pretty much. Guaranteed. Should be pretty easy. So let's hope we get some Thunder Fury bindings. Not sure if I'm gonna need a Striker's Mark if it drops. No. No. It's gonna take a while to get the last few upgrades I'm missing. I have a chance I can get Striker's Mark today if I want to, or if it drops. I'm pretty sure I get it. Maybe not. Lister might have more. Actually, I probably don't get it if it drops. Let's see, raid. PR. Yeah, if Lister wants it, he gets it. So I think I maybe have gotten one. I feel like I've gotten one upgrade. I got the boots and the curia lately. So I'm just missing the belt and the trinket and the ranged weapon. 3 slots. Don't think he's interested in that. This guy's riding in his cool ret gear. Not in his shoulders look hilarious with the judgment helm. How does the Entourage set even look like? Collections maybe? Tier sets? Tier... No, they don't have the Entourage sets. Entourage 40. Death Dealers in... Wow, that looks weird. It's not the coolest thing I've seen. So now... I spilled a bunch of water on my keyboard today, so I'm just having it dry out, and I'm using some cheap-ass keyboard, and now that I've gone back to like this is a very cheap keyboard that I'm using right now, and going back from a mechanical keyboard to this, you realize how good it feels to use a mechanical keyboard compared to these old-ass membrane. Yeah. Alright, so now we've summoned everyone. Let's go in. man of culture, this guy. Wrong color on the hair though, but still. Someone called me for like 1 second of a time. Alright, I'm gonna have to call this back. I'll be muted for a sec. Alright, she didn't take the phone. Oh no, we're getting a call again. Right, now I'm back for real. Swap target for that. Ja, den annihilator under oss.
I'm out of range. I need to get closer. That ability is ready. I can't do that yet. Not ready yet. That ability isn't ready.
This was quite an interesting start.
Not enough yet.
2 million, that's really nice.
Not ready yet. I don't have enough energy. That ability isn't ready. Not enough. I can't do that yet. I don't have enough energy. Not enough.
Alright, that was smooth. No problem at all. No issues. Just 3 people dead. Well, that's very nice. How long did it take you to get from 1 to 2 million?
It's too far away. Not ready yet. I don't have enough energy. I can't do that yet. Not enough. I don't have enough energy. Not ready yet. That ability is ready. I can't do that yet. Not enough. Not ready yet. I don't have enough energy. Not enough. I don't have enough energy.
This has not been the cleanest trash pull so far.
That ability is ready. I don't have enough energy. Not enough. I don't have enough energy. Not enough. I don't have enough energy. Not enough. I don't have enough energy.
Yeah. It's pretty nice to have some numbers on that, but as I expected, significantly faster from 1 to 2 than from 0 to 1. Not surprising.
Not ready yet.
The next million is always going to be easier than your last million.
I can't do that yet. Not ready yet. I'm out of range. Not enough. I don't have enough energy. Not enough.
Yeah, you get to a point. That's what I really noticed in Classic as well. When everyone starts from scratch, so you're very at the same level. And then you go for a while, and then suddenly your goal just explodes up. When you hit I was just like hovering at like 500 to 1,000 every day, just spending myself down to that. And then one day I finally maxed out my my restocking, or rather I hit the break-even point, and after that my goal just started going straight up. Now I've been stagnating for a while because I've been spending way too much gold. Yeah, that's also pretty common. 300k is extremely easy to invest in profitable items and just get rid of, essentially. Yeah, those are some pretty nice markets as well. I've had a lot of success with all. Well, I haven't had much success with alchemy and BfA, but it looks very profitable on a lot of realms with Silas. Yeah, that's nice, Bogdan. Yeah, talent tomes are also a good high volume market for sure, Jaco. And thanks for that, Bogdan. I really try to make them as helpful as possible. Now we got the troll surgers that might knock someone into the lava. To stykker i drinken. Two people got knocked into the lava, that's fairly common. You can just swim up though, especially when you're a healer. That's the average across all realms. This is where the mages get to shine on these AoE pulls. But that might be the case. You don't sell a ton of these per day. I probably sold something like 20, 30 a day, something like that on average. Am I looking at the ass? Yeah, I am. Curse of Elements? Shouldn't he be using Curse of Recklessness? TSM doesn't know the average per realm. They're using data from TSM users, so it's not actually based on the real sales data, it's based on what TSM has access to. And obviously that's going to be skewed on a per realm basis, so they use across the entire region to get it as accurate as they can, essentially. So that's the gist of it. Joker of Enlightenment. I guess that's pretty nice. For smalts. Alright. Do I have? Should have brought my Warlock. Could have gotten the Fell Art gloves for free. I've not heard of anything like that before, Boyden, so I have no idea, to be honest. Warblade of the Hakari. It's pretty geared. A lot of us are. Let's swap targets. Green looks... Green, blue. Blue. Got him. Got him, boys. Yeah, it's a little hard without seeing it in front of me, and I'm not like quite sure what it looks like, which makes it a little hard to tell like what the issue is, or might be or might not be. Easy. Oh, come on. Women combat. All right. Bring it on. Fear Ward, the Dream. And now we're going. It's go time. And he dies with 5 combo points. Ooh, the bow dropped. Nice. Nice.
I'm not afraid. That ability is funny.
Oh well. We'll get it. I can get it the next time. Yeah, it's much higher level than the Sulgurub gear, for the most part. At least the Anchorage 40 gear, the Temple of Anchorage. From the stuff from Ruins is closer in level. Like the Anchorage gear is better than Blackwing Lair gear for the most part. So even though Sulgurub is like the latest raid to come out, it was designed as a catch-up raid, essentially. So it's not meant to be better than Molten Core or Blackwing Lair gear. Yeah, there are some extremely good pieces in Anchorage. Let's press the right button here. Like for me personally, it's the dagger from Cthulhu. Death Sting. So look at this one, it has like 66.4 DPS. My current main hand has 55.3, so this is like a huge upgrade. And then there's a ton of attack power, and there's +3 dagger skill as well, which is really good. So yeah. And there are other pieces as well that are really good. Yeah, it's a huge upgrade. It's one, but that's just like Death Sting is like almost a special case. It just has a 6% drop rate, 6.7% drop rate, and it's resets once a week. So it's not particularly reliable to get it. So the alternative is this one, the Blessed Kiraji Pujo for me as daggers, which is 60.6 damage per second compared to the 55 here, and then with better offensive stats as well, with hit chance, crit chance, and attack power. So yeah, for weapons for sure you're getting huge upgrades in Anchorage for melee. And that's a huge part of that's by far the biggest DPS increase. Like the Death Sting alone is probably gonna bring me up like 5-7% in damage. Oh yeah, Sulgurub gear is generally worse than Molten Core gear. If you're full best in slot from Molten Core, there are very few pieces from Sulgurub that are worth it. There are a couple, but not many. depends on classes. Casters get more gear from Solguru because that's when they started adding spell hit to items for the first time. So there are more good caster items in Solguru than there are melee items. But there is one item. There's one item I want, or 2 items I want from Solguru, and I have one of them. But I can't equip it until I get the other, because there's a set from Solguru with a trinket. That's pretty good. We use like effort points, EPGP, which is a ratio, so I can't really keep gear points to that degree, and there's decay as well, so I'm just spending it on upgrades. Like you have effort points, which you get for killing bosses, and then you have gear points, which you get for taking gear, and you divide your effort points by your gear points to determine where you are on the priority list. So in this raid right now, I'm the top rogue. I might even be in the guild actually. No, Snick. He doesn't play anymore. Smolt has more than me. I'm the second rogue in the priority list. Right now. And then there's a 10% decay for both every raid. So I could keep for Ankiraj, but then my ratio would go up. Or down rather, like crazy after getting the first Ankiraj item. So right now I'm... Yeah, you have to do it since it's shared loot. So this is how it was. Well, it's a lot more advanced than it used to be with just like DKP, which was the old system most people used, where you just got points for killing bosses and you spent points on gear. But the issue is that eventually like the people who have raided the longest just have way more points than everyone else. So we have decay and a ratio, so it evens out over time more quickly. So it's pretty good. There's always going to be loot drama to some degree. God damn it, that was a bad pull by me. This pull is so hard to do well as daggers. You always move around way too much and you can't get any backstabs off. Night Slayer gloves, that's nice. Like I just did 5,000 Blade Flurry damage, and Lister managed to get in 10,000 Blade Flurry damage. And Fegan did as well, so my Blade Flurry just went to crap. There's always gonna be some degree of drama in any game that's we rely on other players as much as you do in World of Warcraft. Yeah. People are always gonna find ways to disagree. People have different preferences. It's really hard to get. I mean, in Classic it's even harder because you have to get 40 people on the same page, or even slightly more than that, because you probably need a roster of more than 40 people to consistently fill your raids. That's pretty. Don't think you'll ever get rid of that. Just have to find the best people you can, and try to find people who have the same preferences. And one thing that's really underestimated is people who are in the same stage of life as you. You can dedicate or want to dedicate the same amount of time and effort into the game. Because otherwise it's just a recipe to get people annoyed at each other. If you're like some super hardcore or gung-ho player, you're not going to be happy with playing with like 30-year-old dads who can only play after bedtime. That's one of the things that's very nice about the guild I'm in currently, because it's filled with literally people at the same, around the same age as me, and many of them, like I have a daughter, it's 2 years old, and there's a bunch of other dads in the guild who still do pretty well, I would say. I've even gotten some 99th percentile parses on bosses. So it's certainly possible to do well even while not playing too much. Once you get your initial gear, it's pretty easy in Classic overall. It's no like artifact power or anything to keep up with to stay on top of performance. So that's pretty nice. Once you get over like the initial leveling hump, Classic is pretty easy game to play casually. Yeah, I definitely suggest joining a guild. I haven't been in a guild in retail. I wasn't in one for most of BfA and the end of Legion, and it's so much more fun when you have a guild and you're whether you're raiding or just engaging in something with them. Makes the game way more enjoyable. Level 55. This guy's a little out of his depth. Oh yeah, I have all my characters on Sylvanas, for instance. They're all in the guild called the Lazy Goldmaker, I think. That's just so I can get instant mail between all of them, or the ones that are on different accounts. So yeah. In the same situation as you there. But that doesn't count. Like WoW is ultimately a multiplayer game, and significantly more fun to play it with other people and to play with the same people regularly. I also have a bunch of real life, or a couple of real life friends in the guild, so that's also something that makes it more enjoyable. Yeah, that's what I did for the most part. Well, time to go looking for something together then, maybe. now we have Sunders up. What's my next? Let's see if I get a hit, a backstab hit. No, wait, crit. Such a huge damage difference between normal hits and crits on as a dagger rogue. We have an ancient core hound coming in. That was a little too close for comfort. We survived. I don't have any buffs left that Gar can steal, so that's nice. I wasted a bunch of my Sunflower world buff, but I don't really care, to be honest. I'm not gonna get any top parses in this run anyway. Oh, I'm on the wrong target. It's, $15.75. I'm gonna bring this one right down. Alright, let's get try hard weapon buffs up. Just realized. Is it here? Display? No, it's under system probably. Graphics. Is it here? Advanced. UI scale, yeah, that's... I don't think this matters when you have... oh, it does, it does. That's a good one. Maybe not. Alright, now we can finally do damage. That was a really bad... yeah, personally I'd say just do it, but obviously that's up to you. No bindings. Crap. It's obviously what you're hoping for. That's a lot. I was in a guild in Legion for a while. Rated in the first 2 tiers of Legion. That was a lot of fun, actually. I feel like everything takes up a little too much space. Can I do that somewhere? Interface option. Social. Pratt. Chat formatting. Font. Can I make it a little smaller? Yeah. 10. Alright, that's better. Well, obviously you guys didn't see that because I was just doing something hidden behind my my beautiful face, but yeah. Also we can do, where is it? Chat formatting. Display settings. Timestamps. There we have it. And we just want our minute. That's better. Yeah, you have to do stuff with your guild, otherwise there's really not much of a point. I don't have a greater arcane protection potion today. Ja, då extra faps. Have to do a little bit of communication. We just have one banish. Yeah, that's gonna be. I think it's hilarious what we did with Gar, like what we do now. We're just one tank, like AoE tanks all of the ads on the last boss. Whereas back in the day, you would like have one mob per warlock. Like 4 of them would just be casting banish, and now we're just like crushing AoE tanking them and just burning down the boss. Pretty hilarious, like how far we've come since then. Now you just can, like, you would do that and you would like kill the mobs slowly one by one, off tanking them, off tanking the boss, until you had 4 left, and then you would just keep those banished while killing the boss, essentially. That was how it used to be on Gar, but now we just like, oh yeah, one tank pulls in, gets all the ads, other tank taunts the boss off of them, and then we just kill him. Oh wow, did I resist that? Let's That's nice. These pulls are like the most risky part of the entire instance. Pretty easy to die on these. So just a ton of AoE damage going around. Now it's just easy mode, like content in Classic or raids in Classic are so are not particularly hardly they're not particularly what's the word I'm looking for? The difficulty level is not particularly high. Ignite mana, yeah, that doesn't do much on me.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
That's really gotta fix my DBM and stuff. This is taking up too much space in the middle here.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
DBM, alright. Options. Bar setup. Pass. Move me. So I want these here. And this one here. Good. We can stop moving them now. And then it's, what's the other add-on? Weapon swing timer. WST? Yeah. I guessed it. Melee settings. Alright. Honestly, I can just disable this. I don't really look at it. I don't use it at all. Now my weak aura is telling me to get my food buff back up. These mobs do a lot of AoE damage. Should I go back to poisons now? Yeah, we'll do that. Got all the buffs. I usually bring these, but I forgot today, and it's really nice to have them. Really helpful for your healers. And now we're going. Come on. More fell heart that our warlock probably doesn't need. Yeah, I have to bring my mount around with me. It's right here. Swift Mechano Strider. That was pretty cool. That was rip my world buffs, but not a huge deal. And then we eat. Don't get too much food from eating this, or too much health from eating this food, but I'm not sure what I'll do after the raid, if I go Solgarub or what. A little too many. I don't really need anything from Solgarub. I don't think will be enough for 2 runs. So I'm happy to sit it out. And I can do some. I really want to hit 60 on my classic warlock today or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. Yeah, you might have to. I mean, of course, there aren't going to be many mythic guilds that are recruiting heavily right now. Most of them will have gotten their rosters ready before progressing into the tier, for the most part. So of course it's going to be someone who's on the struggling side, more likely. Yeah, you could view it that way. I think it's more fun. I think raiding is way more fun when you're doing progress than farm content. It can be frustrating, of course. You have to have the right kind of people and hit the right stride of having some progress. I personally find farm raids pretty boring.
I'm out of range. Not enough. Not ready yet. That ability is part of it. I can't do that yet. I don't have enough energy. Not enough. I don't have enough energy. Not enough. I don't have enough energy. Not enough. That ability is part of it. I don't have enough energy. Not enough. I don't have enough energy. Not enough.
Right, popping blade
I don't
fights.
have enough energy. Not ready yet.
Yeah.
I can't do that yet. Not ready yet. Not enough. I don't have enough energy.
Yeah, it certainly is. But it's still more fun, in my opinion. I don't really raid for loot. I get loot so I can raid. I don't think there's anything that's as exhilarating as the feeling when you finally down like a boss that you've had a lot of issues with or something like that.
It's too far away. That ability
The struggle is what makes it
close.
worth it.
I'm out of range. Not enough. I don't have enough energy.
But it's not like I own the truth on this, that's just my perspective. I don't think I've seen a single Night Slayer belt drop ever. It can drop from all of the trash here. I've seen a lot of epic belts, but never the rogue belt. So I'm still. Is it an upgrade though? I gotta check that. That's a rogue DPS.
Not ready yet. Not enough. I don't have enough energy. Not enough. I don't have enough energy.
What was it I was gonna check?
Not enough. I don't have enough energy. I can't do that yet. Not enough. I don't have enough energy. Not enough. That ability is part of it. Not ready yet.
What the hell was I gonna check? Oh, the belt. Yeah, the belt. The belt. The belt. Current set daggers. Can we load that? It's a very slight upgrade, alright. Yeah, I remembered, finally. 8.5 thousand. So hard to get a good. Just been getting trash AoE pulls lately. Maybe. Oh yeah, he still has world buffs. Of course, he's gonna crush me in DPS then.
It's too far away. That ability is already. Not enough. I don't have enough energy. Not enough. I don't have enough energy.
Just an essence, so nothing, nothing interesting. Sad face. Ground stomp. Come on, can I get some damage on the spawn here? Alright, I gotta sit down and eat after this boss. Alright. Come on. One more. What about these other guys? Helix. He has Talos world buffs. Fosen doesn't, but he has and Estrina doesn't either. But yeah, that's a lot of cleave whirlwind damage. They were farming damage. Farming damage like crazy. Okay, I'm going away. I'm not taking any chances.
I don't have a target. Not ready yet. That ability is incredible. I'm out of range. Can't do that yet. I don't have enough energy. Not enough. I need to get closer. I don't have enough energy.
So now, Major Domo, Executus, and his entourage. Pretty large one, hey? Thank you for the follow. Trills, TMB, really appreciate it. Hope you're having a nice Thursday evening. Can just close the task list. I don't really need that. Mm-hmm.
reckless mortals. None may challenge the sons of the living.
That ability isn't ready. Not ready yet. Not enough. Don't have enough energy. Not enough. Can't do that yet. Don't have enough energy. Not enough. Not ready yet. I'm out of range. Can't do that yet. Don't have enough energy. Not enough. 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 Don't have enough energy. Not enough.
Record victory, wow.
Don't have enough energy.
It's pretty fast. Damage shield, yeah, that's cool.
That ability. Not enough. Don't have enough energy. Not ready yet. That ability isn't ready. Can't do that yet. Not enough. Don't have enough energy. Not ready yet. I can't do that yet. That ability isn't ready. Not enough. Can't do that yet. Don't have enough energy. Not enough. Don't have enough energy. Not enough. That ability isn't ready. Don't have enough energy. Not enough. Not ready yet. Don't have enough energy. Not enough. Don't have enough energy. Not enough. Don't have enough energy. Not enough.
Losing poisons, losing
Energy.
everything during this fight.
Don't have enough
One of my DPS is trash.
Don't have enough energy. Not enough. Don't have enough energy.
No wonder.
Don't have enough energy. Not enough. Don't have enough energy. Not enough. Don't have enough energy.
Impossible.
BfA, endelig.
Stay your attack, mortals. I submit. I submit.
Finally some BoE loot, it's Cenarian Bracers.
Come to wrest the secrets of the living flame. You will soon regret the recklessness of your quest. I go now to summon the Lord whose house this is. Should you seek an audience with him, your paltry lives will surely be forfeit. Nevertheless, seek out his lair if you dare.
See if we got any cool loot. Finally. Going to flip them, the bracers? Yeah, no, I don't get those. They go to the guild bank. They're not mine. This isn't personal loot. Ooh, Koran tooth, that's nice. For whoever... I guess someone... I hope someone needs on this one. Yeah, that's what I realized. We don't have the last boss.
I'm out of range.
Come on, come on.
That ability isn't ready. It's still recharging.
Oh yeah. What the fuck?
You have awakened me too soon, Executus. What is the meaning of this intrusion? These mortal infidels.
The lava surge is just like going around. No one's bothering to do the last bit of damage to kill it.
You allowed these insects to run rampant through the hollow core. Now you lead them to my very...
Three, two, one.
Boldly you sought the power of Ragnar. Now you shall see it.
Alright, let's go. I'm going hard right away. Can I pass them?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Can't compete with the guys who still have world buffs. Just can't, sadly.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Fuck. Exploded. Lava burst. Melee sound. Elemental fire. Elemental fire. Dot.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Ah well. At least I can relax now. Nothing to do.
Four, 3, 2, 1. Four, 3, 2.
Pretty hilarious that like with a 28-man raid, including some alts like a level 55 rogue and some other undergeared alts, we can still easily kill Ragnaros before he submerges. When back in the day, like no one could do that. Well, that's a bunch of crap. Yep, a bunch of crap. Yeah, we did. It's better than not bringing anyone. He even got some loot, because we don't need... I mean, it's Molten Core, it's easy as hell. Well, I would be insanely slow, Jaco. You almost get no experience from raids. Effectively nothing. Dragon Stalker sled. It's not... Well, it's pretty slow. But I mean, you're gonna spend a lot of time in game, most likely regardless, right? So ultimately it doesn't change that much. I was really slow to level 60 and I'm still like close to best in slot geared for the current phase. Sage's Fortune. Alright. So what do I want to do now? Definitely want to go shop for materials. Yeah, if you quit at level 24, then yeah, you're not even like... Alright, so I'm not gonna go Sulgurub, I'm just gonna go level my Warlock for a bit. Or we're gonna go BfA and then probably level my Warlock afterwards. Takk for it, folkens. Alright, so we crafted a little bit. Let's go to work. Can we load in here? And we are about to blast off. Just gonna go through all my realms. I'm just gonna repost. Wait, no. I learned from this the last time. This is not actually what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play a little bit first. We're gonna do reposting. No, actually we're gonna do it. We're gonna do reposting. Let's just get in. I can log in my druid as well. Maybe level a bit. But we're just gonna repost everything as quickly as we can.
Work complete.
I'm gonna have to cancel auctions for sure on every realm. Ah, not that bad. Just 7 minutes. Alright, then I'm gonna play a little bit on my druid. Just level a little bit. No, you can't say hi, that sucks. I'm sure you'll find a way to live. Alright, so now I have to open my spreadsheet so I can track this stuff down. Come on, can we open? Can we open? Yeah, looks like it's on its way. But actually we're going for a while here.
I need to target something first.
Now my vision is really far away from my chat. Guess I should get something going. Bundle of supplies. Yeah, we got it all. And that's Major Alan Hawkins. Alright, so we're gonna kill him. Dagadod's hammer.
I don't have a target.
That feels pretty satisfying. We're just watching that moon come crashing down and just crushing them all underfoot. That is pretty cool. I need to get into a dungeon. I want to get into maybe gearing this character a little bit. Once I hit level 120, that's a little while off though, of course. Just Forsaken, now I have to kill Sandalari as well. Alright.
It's too far away.
Yeah, that's certainly what I should do, Jaco. I should just tell you exactly what to buy. No, I'm not gonna. Well, as you said, or as you saw, I'm not gonna buy anything today. I'm just gonna repost. Can't be bothered. Scanning takes too long. I don't do it every day. That's pretty cool.
Seen you on the other side.
So you can certainly do some effective AoE pulls here. Yeah, that's certainly something to be afraid of. It's a risky market. Don't sweat it. You can just... It's perfectly fine to just like not do it. Like if you're gonna wait until after you get your Brutosaur, maybe better to just wait until Shadowlands at that point. Oh, and I have to destroy some cannons as well. At least we can fly out there. And just land on top of the boat. Actually, I'm gonna just lunar strike them.
I'm out of range.
And now we got the full moon crashing down. Now we got the full moon crashing down. Cannons destroyed. Let's get to work. Now we're gonna turn in a bunch of quests. This is gonna give me so much XP.
See you later.
And we're already looking at like 30 minutes to level. I don't think we're gonna be this efficient
What's
all
happening?
day though. But
What's on your mind?
Be good.
13 minutes. But this was a lot of quests turned in at once.
Ready for action. See you next time.
Alright, use the rowboat to Shibala. Cool. Guess this is gonna be like a little journey right here. I'm gonna take this opportunity to refill my water and get some take piss actually. I don't... Is there any add-on? I haven't made an add-on list, Infinity. But if there's any specific add-on shown on my screen, just let me know what you're interested in and I'll tell you what it is. matboksen jeg tømte, men jeg tror ikke Everdeen hadde i dag. Yeah, don't rob people, Claudic. That's not particularly nice. Try not to do that. That's my suggestion. Alright, so we're on to the second part here. Shibala.
Is there lava in your veins? May the black anvil bless you.
Alright. It's just gonna be 2 quests here. Perhaps. Fireland Slag and mole machines. Look at all these tornadoes. I think that trinket is so cool. The twisting wind. Now let's get into Moonkin form. It's pretty important as a balanced druid, I'm told by yeah, this was my alt in Legion. I never got around to like properly gearing it. I think it's just like running. It has some Mythic Plus and some like Mythic Plus 4. Is this the crafted legendary? I don't remember. Maybe it's a drop. But yeah, I haven't played this since Legion. I didn't play it that much during Legion. Yeah, we're gonna go movement speed here. For sure.
How can I help you? Trifling with fire will get you burned.
Alright. Let's go kill people. This guy's pretty overpowered. Not gonna lie. Can I just leave? Yeah. Warrior Classic point of view with FAPs or fraps. The missions on the left side. This one, it's Khalil's quest tracker.
Speak your piece if you must.
Got a lot of questions about that one. I'm not even
Recording
sure how
continued.
happy I am about it, to be honest.
Good luck out there.
How are you? Have a good one.
Work complete. We are the sons and daughters of the Alliance.
Oh yeah, I have to choose. I guess we do the headpiece. Yeah.
Light be with you.
Just gonna stack that one. Alright, we have another quest here.
It'd take a hand's worth of these hill dwarves to bring one from the area down.
Even more.
Our curse
What needs
is
done?
also our greatest gift.
The job's not
Then
done
follow
yet.
start on the mission. Alright. Mission sent. So now I guess it's time to get to Drustvar.
Good day to ya.
This is
Keep the
where I'm
wind
supposed
in
to
your
start.
sails.
Not like one. I'm already like almost 112.
That in the Drustvar, eh? You're lucky you got me, skipper, in this boat.
Yeah, that's nice.
Oops,
Oh,
the
I should
ferryman
have
won't
bought.
dock there anymore. What with all the
Let's
dark
hope there's a
rumors
mailbox when
about.
we get to Drustvar. I should have bought experience gem. An experience gem. I have a socket that I can slap it in. So I for sure want to do that. Dark Heart
Wasn't long
ticket.
ago that traders
wow,
were
Mythic
frequent
8.
Sperry,
Huh.
looking to secure goods from the farmers and the miners there. Lately, though, these mines seem to have
Mythic
dried
6
up,
Warforge.
and the butchers are nowhere to be found.
Didn't even remember I went that high. What about this other stuff then? Nighthold normal. I did Nighthold normal on this character? Wow. I'm not gonna bother with Dark Moon Fair. It's a long travel, isn't it? I did
I'm not
Nighthold normal on this
superstitious like
character.
most Coulterans.
Killed the Star Ogre.
Even I have to
Star
admit,
Ogre, that was a fun
something
boss.
about Drustvar lately that gives me the willies. Whatever your business is,
As far as I can remember, that was a pretty
recommend
cool
you
one.
Get it done, quick.
What about the stuff I have in my bags then? Yeah, another Nighthold normal piece. I thought I never really got this character into raids, but apparently I did, so... Guess that's cool.
We'll be putting down a little further. Carver's Arbor isn't a friendly port
And
these
another
days.
Nighthold piece here.
Last time we tried
Chronomatic
to drop
anomaly.
anchor
Anomaly.
there, a wolf
No, I didn't
took
pay for a
my
boost
leg.
because I actually wasn't a heroic to mythic rating gold back then. So certainly not. So let's take a look. What were the bosses back
There
in
we
the
go.
Nighthold?
This is the furthest I'll take you. Best of luck, mainlander. If you
Star
have guts,
Augur and the High
you
Botanist.
better
Those were
hope
both
they're
pretty
with
fun,
you here.
I think. A High Botanist, I remember we took a while to get him down. Like, I'm almost gonna have to like open up a video and check out how the Star Augur fight was, because I don't really remember. I just barely remember it. I remember that it looked cool.
Work complete.
Due to several recent disappearances, a new curfew will be strictly enforced in Fallhaven. For your protection, all villagers are expected to retire to their homes no later than sundown.
Rancher's letter.
Dear Foreman Stoughton, I apologize for the delay in the latest butchery shipment. I was given some plant scraps by a kindly old woman down the way for my pig feed, but I'm afraid it may have been tainted. My swine have become afflicted with a malady that makes them unusually aggressive. It has been difficult to corral them for transport.
There it is.
I will attempt another shipment by week's end.
Wait.
Dearest husband,
No way
I don't
out
know
here.
who you think you're fooling, but I've seen you sneaking out into the foothills while you think I'm asleep. Whatever it is you're up to, it better not involve that crazy woman in the woods. She's a dangerous one.
But not half as dangerous as I'll be if I find out you're up to no good.
Little marital issues there.
I need a target.
You can skip down to next craft. I don't think you can skip actually, which is a little weakness because you used to be able to do that. At least semi-skip it.
I don't know where these blasted flies came from, but they've returned each morning for a fortnight now. At this rate, we'll run out of feed for the pigs in a month's time. What curse has befallen this place? I bet my last torch it has something to do with that old croon.
Work complete.
I guess maybe we want to finish the bonus objective. Druids are so good at pulling mass mobs, like what the hell. No wonder these are like the prime balance druids are like the prime AoE farming class. Come on. That's some real monk ass. I guess it's because I wasn't in Moonconform that I didn't get the
I need
procs.
to target something first.
Yeah, what you can do is you can click things further down the list, but it's not gonna skip something completely. And at least in Classic, it's pretty annoying because you're just gonna craft like one of each when you click something further down the list. But they use some logic to reorder the list, so I'm not sure exactly why. I haven't tested that out much in BfA. Or rather in TSM 4 is the actual word I was looking for there.
I don't have a target.
That's a nice... What's that? Oh, that's an upgrade. No, it's not. I have a legendary. Legendary, as people call them. It's the one spot where I'm not... where a belt wouldn't be an upgrade.
I need a target.
Alright, we did it. We saved the city. We saved the city.
I don't have a
We
target.
got him. Helena Gentle.
I need to get
Lord Admiral's
closer.
favor, friend. Safe passage to you.
It's too far away.
Pretty sure we shouldn't be trusting this gal.
Insipid outsider. This village is mine.
Yeah, it's very annoying with a bunch of crafts waiting.
You should turn away now.
Alright, we're gonna ding
Share their fate.
120 now, essentially. So we're gonna do this batch of quests and then repost auctions and then probably level my warlock for a bit. Probably. Steel trinket, all stats reduced, huh? You really think you are something, don't you,
I need a target.
Mr. Bone Picker? Suddenly they just die, huh? Bewitched Dark Maw. Helena Gentle.
Foolish outside. I will show you the
Yeah,
cannon's
where's the
power.
cooldown? Here it is.
You
I need
cannot
to target
stop
something
Oh,
first.
she just got destroyed.
my curse.
Complete quest witch and ding. 112. This is fast. This is fast as hell. Looking at like half an hour per level at this speed. Where's the treasure? There it is. You get some experience for treasures, right? Yeah. You do. So I gotta make sure I look for those. Gotta kill these rares as well. Also get XP for those. Right, let's crush the moon into them. Such a cool spell animation. Good job, Blizzard. So what kind of quest is this then? What manner?
Didn't get many travelers here.
Whatever. Might do these later. Nope, I didn't, because I didn't see a mailbox in the first town here. I think you have to clear it out. to turn it into a living city. Or do some quests until you get to somewhere with a mailbox.
Fool! You will die screaming! All of Kultira's glory comes.
Well, that was a lot of stuff.
What is going on?
So hopefully we
Grim
should
tidings, I fear.
get it now. Rests, I guess we go with the pants.
I must have you to thank. I never thought I would awake from that accursed state. Fallhaven is in your debt, stranger.
So,
Please,
fancy some
tell
bits
us
and
how we
bobs?
can repay you.
Appreciate your patronage.
Do I have tracking on for that? Where is even tracking? I have there it is. Townsfolk. Mailbox. Good. There's one right here. Alright. Time to flex on some
Have
people then.
anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
Insightful. Rubelite, yeah. 2 gold. So cheap. I sold some of these. No, required item level 200. Alright, so I have to buy a ring as well then. Because my ring... My socketed item isn't high enough item level. Alright. So then it's like a rubelite. What's it called? 2 L's. What's the other rings called? Kyanite? No, there's a rubelite ring, yeah. I'm sure crit and haste is... okay, we do... No, this one doesn't have a... oh yeah, it's the wrong one. Yeah. Kyanite? Is that one? Yeah. Haste versatility. This is the one with a lots of versatility on it. What's the yellow gem called? Beryllite? No. I guess we just search for the item. We're looking for a armor. Yeah. It's under armor, isn't it? Armor. Miscellaneous.
If you find anything exotic, bring it to me.
Groups. No, I don't have the groups for that here either.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2
I'm looking for
centuries
the
old.
111 rings, but I want to buy one, I think, with haste. We can just buy a kyanite ring, it doesn't matter. We're just mostly doing it just to get at a socket. So these rings, I made some gold with these rings. These rings. So I'm like gonna buy one of these for 460. Because if you don't get one before then, it's by far the easiest way to get a socket for the XP gem when you're leveling, which makes it really good. You're not gonna get rich though. I mean, that ring was just selling for 460, but it's that's still gonna be a lot less than what probably a lot less than what you paid for the materials. Rindlewoe. I'm guessing I can solo this one, but I don't know. There's hoping I can. Oh god. dead. No. Well, the nice feral druid killed him up for me. Will I get killed credit? Let's see. Do I have heirlooms? Well, I have them. But do they scale past 120? You can't force them to scale past 120, can you? Oh, you can. Ooh, I gotta go do that then. I don't have enough gold on this character to do it, probably. So yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna relog my the richest level 120 character I have. Or am I sure I can? Actually, that's a pretty good point. Can I afford it? Yeah, we're gonna relog my Horde warrior and go buy all of that. That's the... pretty sure that's the richest character I have on this account. And then we're also now... my auctions should have expired. Yep. Good. Then we can go start reposting auctions as well. And look at that. This day it's already better than Tuesday. Already looking up. Okay, so I forgot to write down how much gold I have on Raven Quest, but that doesn't matter too much. At least we're starting off with a nice little well, the Saralor BOE coming in at 140k. Pretty nice. Deep Crawler's Handguards. Alright, so I'm assuming that's in Orgrimmar, the heirloom vendor is. And let's hope, yeah, this is the one I have the gold on. Orgrimmar. Undercity? Kappa? Undercity? Undercity is more like Pepe Hands or Bible Thump, right? No joke. Undercity doesn't exist anymore. Does it? Am I just showing off my complete... Because they used to be here, right?
Stronghold. For the Horde.
Yeah. I gotta check that out. Alright, let's take a look here. Backs. Do I have the I think I have the backs. Yeah, that's from the guild vendors. I have those. Trinkets, rings, and necklaces. There are some I'm missing there. Like the experience rings from naval missions and stuff like that. There are a bunch of these from... No, she's in Orgrimmar. Supposed to be. I found her. Estelle Gendry. There.
Speak
Heirloom
quickly.
Curator. I don't have to go to Undercity. Well, I could go to Undercity, but you can also just go here.
Victory for Sylvanas.
So if you've been going to Undercity, you've been doing it wrong. Yeah. That's a feels bad man moment for sure. Alright, so I'm gonna have to free up some inventory
now?
space here. I'm probably just gonna vendor off a bunch of crap. Some of this stuff isn't crap, but not something I care enough about. Battle Pet Bandages, just destroy that. Stringy Loins, just vendor that crap. Honor-bound gear, yeah, just vendor that. Oh, it doesn't want it, so I have to scrap it. I don't care about Titan Residium.
Embrace the shadow.
Where did I end up? Down here. Alright, I'm gonna buy everything. I'm gonna be a completionist here. Probably, I'm gonna have to upgrade some of these from... I hate this all the things sound. I'm gonna have to turn that off. I don't even care about all the things, like I'm not farming. Where is it? Here is it. General features. Alright, that's better.
What is it? Beware the living.
Are these all like... No, they don't all... they're not all dynamic. So I have to upgrade most of them. Thank you for the follow, Vel IRL.
I am forsaken.
Really appreciate it. This is
Goodbye.
gonna be an expensive buy round. Oh, this is for weapons. What did I buy now? Up to level 90 for trinkets and stuff. Okay, sure. I guess. That was unfortunate.
I
Guess we
haven't
just sell
got all
them back
day.
then. Yeah. Yep. There's some other type of yeah, time-worn scabbards. The Azeroth campaign. See if there's any ones I'm missing here. There are a bunch I'm missing. Maybe I should buy the rest I'm missing as well.
Trust no one.
I can't use that.
Swift Hand of Justice. Eternal Ember Fury.
I am
You're
forsaken.
gonna have to buy everything here, right? Time Worn. It's level 110. And Weather, that's 120. Or 110. That's 110.
Our time will come.
I can't use that.
What's this for?
I can't
Armor,
use
Trinket,
that.
Shield, or Offhand. Up to 110. I'm missing too many level 9.
What
I need
now?
to be a level 100 first. So we need some of these.
Beware. Our
This is
enemy
slow.
found.
They should just add like an item that takes it all the way or something. This is.
I can't use that.
But we're probably gonna level a bunch of characters to
I haven't got all
120
day.
before the patch.
Watch your back.
So we're gonna do this regardless, so you might as well just or we're gonna have gonna take advantage of
can't
this
use
regardless. Heirlooms are pretty expensive, surprisingly so.
I can't use that.
Alright, so I
Speak
need
quickly.
I don't need these, I already have these. Alright, so we just have to destroy them. Whatever.
Beware the living.
Pretty funny
I
to
can't
see these
use
heirloom items now. That I've just played classic and I recognize like all of the item names, like the Venerable, Dalren's Sacred Charge. And now it's like I've just been using these items on.
I can't use that.
What's this? Balanced Heart Seeker, yeah. Scarlet Chris, like all of these are items that I've now been using recently. Right, so let's see. We got 3 armor pieces that need to go to
What is
100.
it?
That's 3. And they need to go to 110. And then they need to go to 120.
Watch your back.
Yeah, all of these are classic. Like I have the Shadowcraft pants on my rogue in my bank. I don't use them. Dalren's is like the Prebis, or it's the best dungeon swords in the game that a lot of warriors and rogues were farming. It's a set. So there's a lot of people running around with this one in classic. Headmaster's Charge from Skullaman's True Silver. Venerable Massive McGowan. This is a BoE weapon that a lot of warriors are running as well before getting into raids. Heart Seeker is a crafted dagger. Scarlet Chris is a BoE dagger. A lot of people use the Scarlet Chris for PvP because it has a lot of stamina on it. Alright, so I need... What do I need for armor? I need 1 to 110, and then I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 120. Alright, 1 to 110.
I haven't got all
So
day.
that's the weathered. And 5 to 120. This is so expensive. This is quite a shopping round, huh?
I can't use that.
So all of these armors are based on like the old dungeon sets, like the Dread Mistral with the old Warlock dungeon set. Not sure what these tarnished leggings are though. There's not a one-to-one here. Wild Feather is the druid one. Alright, so now all of the armor is up to speed. Well, you still have to use it for trinkets, right? That's the same. So we need
What
3
now?
to 120 or 100.
Trust no one.
Yep. Upgrade. Manari Training Amulet. I guess I probably should check. There might be some more trinkets, scaling trinkets and some stuff that I need to buy here as well. No, you just go Swift Hand of Justice and Discerning Eye of Beast. And then you can just go with the amulet here, I guess. The amulet doesn't matter. I mean, why am I upgrading the amulets? We're all running Heart of Azeroth anyway. Hand of Justice, also old classic item. Same with Eye of the Beast. Caster Trinket from Upper Blackrock Spire. Melee Trinket from Blackrock Depths that everyone's running. Okay, so now it's weapons. So we have 7 at 100. Alright, so
Speak
that's
quickly.
7 Time Word Heirloom Scabbards. 7.
Victory for Sylvanas.
And at the end I have to go through and figure out if there is anyone I'm missing.
I can't use that.
52k? Well, I've spent 230,000 so far on upgrading heirlooms. Way more than 52k by 52k. That's child's play. Right, so then we have another. Now we have 8. I need 8 for the 110 upgrade, so that's gonna be even worse. Look at this, 8.
Goodbye.
Oh yeah, but then I have a couple others that I even have. That's 7 from 90, and then there's a couple more that were at 100 and 110, so it's gonna be even more. It's gonna be even more. We're looking at 9 for the last step. Pretty sure here, if I want to do them all, and I want to do them all. Because it's cool. So,
I am
and
forsaken.
then after that we might even, so this is gonna be a lot of gold. That was like
Embrace
60,000
the
gold
shadow.
at once. Yeah, it's not much. I mean, I can just drop 230k on
I can't use that.
BO on heirloom gear and not care. But it's gonna be more than that. We're up to 300 now. And I might take the opportunity to just buy any that I'm missing. that the vendor sells. Brawlers, Razors, Claws. So I might do that. Let's see what we're missing here, if any. Pauldrons of the Five Thunders. Yeah, we'll get it. So that means that we now have to buy everything.
Beware, our enemies abound.
Why are they not showing up here? Is everything collected here? What the hell? All classes.
I haven't got all day.
Trash blade. That's cool. Gotta buy that one. Exceptional storm shroud shoulders. So there are a bunch more here that I don't have. Grand Staff of Jordan. Missing that one as well. So what? Why is it missing so many items? Repurposed lava dredger. That's also a pretty fun one. We buy that. Upgraded dwarven hand cannon. Okay, so shouldn't these be added? Not collected. And now they're here, suddenly. Yeah, now they're suddenly here.
I can't use that.
What now? Trust no one.
I can't use that. I can't use that.
Yeah, that was annoying. I like how it says
I
that
can't use that.
46 to 36. But there are no. So there's gonna be a lot more that I'm missing. I mean, I don't. There has to be like a caster main hand here somewhere, right? If there's a caster offhand. Gotta find that. Let's see if it's anything cool. Aura Stone Hammer. Eagle Talon Spear. Pristine light. Blessed Hammer of Grace. It's just another. I mean, there a bunch of these just cover the same slots and the same item type, so they're not particularly important to get. I think we're gonna say that we're happy with
Watch your
this.
back.
Are there any main hand caster main hands here? What a Hammer of Grace, or a stone hammer. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Okay, we gotta
What
get
is
that
it?
one ready to go.
Beware, our enemies abound.
Musty Tome of the Lost. Gonna do the Aura Stone Hammer.
I am forsaken.
No, that's the wrong one.
Victory for Sylvanas.
Do Outdoor Stone Hammer, good.
I can't use that. I can't use that.
Cool. Yeah, there were a lot of different ways to get these BOEs or heirlooms, I remember. Alright. I have to go through and be a little bit quick about reposting here. Alright. 2343504. Good. So now my poor druid has to just throw away all of his cool raid gear from the night hold. Just toss it away. Cast it into the fire.
Work complete.
Alright. We're gonna prioritize the auction house first. We're gonna finish off that. Nothing on the storm scale, that's fine. Storm scale is one of the realms where I've had a lot of success in BfA.
Cha-ching!
Let's see if we can keep that going for Legion. Not Legion. Yeah, there's so many boosters. Boosters. What the hell? It's literally nothing but boosters. There's one guy selling a Mecha Mogul. What the fuck? He's using trade chat for trading. Burn this guy at the stake. He's not selling boosts. Where does he think he is? Trade chat? Yeah. Yeah, I actually talked to one of my patrons who used to do, who was looking to get into the auction house because there was, boosting was just getting too crowded. Too competitive. Alright, and then we want a Devout or a Stone Hammer. We want these. Sort of sucks using these in place of Azerite gear though, doesn't it? I mean, it's still gonna have to be pretty significantly faster. I wish I had the rings now though. I guess I should like run my garrisons. I think I have some garrisons that I can run missions on. We'll do that afterwards actually. This is like a significant downgrade or no, I'm just not in. And killing these mobs felt much slower. Yeah, it's sad. We're gonna go log on. I think it's my Death Knight is where I did most of my Warlords of Draenor stuff. So he should have the most up-to-date garrison. Alright, so nice. Another 160k. Very nice, very nice. A corrupted BOE this time around. Advertising for boots probably pretty easy gold from like you don't have to work at it. You just have to spam in trade chat. But I mean, what was going on Stormscale there? That was cancerous. Like that's really bad, to be honest. The fact that trade chat is just boost spamming. The boost communities have gone too far. Yeah, of course Ravencrest is like that. It's also a high pop realm. No, Garrison Hearthstone. Wonder how much gold I have left over in Legion Darkmoon cards on this guy. I think it's a lot. Yeah, we have the naval missions here, so we can do them. Baleful cloth. So you just like have to do the. What do I have in terms of ships here? How much oil do I have? Found primarily in Tanan jungle. I don't remember anything from this. I have no idea. Like, how do I outfit my ships or anything? Lol, yeah, boosting is definitely getting out of hand. What? This one at least we can 100%. It's just a way to level them up, huh? Oil, this is of course important to run missions for. Look at that, I have some. And you also have to be on the lookout for, there are some very valuable mission table missions here as well. But like, theoretically you should check those every day. Alright, I'm not gonna bother more with this. Let's just finish reposting. Yeah, okay, maybe we should check that shipyard and see what we need to do. 819, 720. So up almost 300k so far today, and roughly halfway through our realms. We'll take a run down to the shipyard as well and take a look at it. Feels a little bit refreshing to be noobing around and not knowing anything. Just having to figure stuff out as I go. Of course, it's never a... Oh, let's... while we're here, let's pick up garrison resources. I mean, I invested quite a bit of gold in this garrison. I even have the garrison auction house. Or is it? It's here, right? That cost me a decent amount of gold. This is a fully decked out. See, I even run work orders. I haven't done so in a while though. Where's the shipyard? To the north here. Right. I've not done the fishing though. I'll admit that. Let's load in. This looks pretty epic. Khadgar is here.
Welcome, welcome.
This guy.
Be well.
This is the right. Naval equipment specialist. Bye. First strike. I don't think I have this on any of
It's
mine.
locked.
It's locked.
Off with you.
The hell?
How are you?
So you have to go out and collect all of these blueprints.
Watch your back.
Yeah. Alright, that's not gonna happen today for sure.
I ain't got it. You don't want it.
Hey Scallion, how are you doing? So I guess that's the sign to just stop bothering with that and go, oh yeah, it's simple black dress. What the hell? 600 gold, 7 gold crafting cost. I mean, it's not gonna sell quickly, but that's a lot of gold. Evening, Gwylin.
Inventory is full.
I ain't got it.
Hope
You
you're having a
don't
nice
want it.
Thursday night. I won't be streaming too much longer. I think I'm just gonna repost auctions and then call it a little bit early today. I've been staying up a little too long, a little too long lately. That sounds pretty bad.
Work complete. Work complete.
Oh, come on. Invalid target? How? How are these invalid targets? And they're hitting me. What the hell, game? What the hell? That's some bullshit. Actually, just cast some heals and then we can go. Roll invalid targets. What the hell? What in the... What? It's the weirdest buff. Are these gonna be invalid targets as well? Yeah. Everything is invalid. What's going on here? Everything is invalid. Can't do anything. Well, that's certainly not what I was looking for. I guess you just try relogging. Yeah, BOEs will can and will take can take a while to sell for sure. So you'll just have to keep reposting and
No shipments coming in soon.
be patient. Yeah, Claudic, that's some WTF shit for sure. Look at me. Like the most ridiculous mix of druid gear and shadowcraft and... Yeah. That's a good look. That's a very good look. Felsteel Longblade. Ooh. I mean, this recipe might eventually be worth it for me. Do I have more Longblades on me? Not on me. I don't remember how much I paid for this recipe, but it was a lot of gold for the Felsteel Longblade recipe. It was a couple of 100,000 at least. And I'm out. I'm out, essentially. Let's see. I don't think I have the data here. I'd be surprised. We can see, maybe. Yeah. Oh, we have it. 230k. That's what I bought it for. So, still not made that back. It's more than 2 years ago. Or closing in on 2 years. And I sold 2 right away. And then I sold one for 154k. And then I haven't sold one for... Well, it was a year between, more than a year between sales. So that's one of the reasons why I don't do much transmog, guys.
This stuff sells itself.
Well, he's certainly not talking about transmog, because transmog does not sell itself. It takes a lot of work to sell transmog. I think I'm taking way more damage now.
I don't have a target. I need to target something first.
Yeah, like Felsteel Longblade is a super rare world drop recipe. There are not many people who have that recipe. I was pretty happy to get it for 300k, to be honest. But even then, I probably haven't made my investment back in that recipe. I'll have to make some more swords now, though, because I'm sold out. So there's that at least.
I need a target.
Now it's gonna get crushed by the moon. Alright, we did it. Hey Jack, how are you doing? And thank you for the follow, Filsonator. Really appreciate it. Hope you're having a nice Thursday evening.
Can I interest you in a payment plan?
So I assume that like it's the end of Samadan's stream again then.
I don't have a target.
Alright, the Shatar. 4 more realms and then the BOE flipping experiment. Oh, material flipping experiment.
Which side is
Needs to
starboard
continue
again?
as well. Mistakes were made. Yeah, I'm sure
Anchors
they were.
away!
Wow, this is tough. Almost dying here. Well, Jaco Yeet is pretty relevant these days. That's for sure. Why are these so hard?
Daddy says I need my sea legs, but I've already got.
But let's finish flipping. Or finish the auction house stuff. I guess losing asteroid gear is like a pretty big deal, perhaps. It's a lot of item levels. It shouldn't be. Maybe it's just because you're leveling up. You always feel weaker as you level up in BfA, which is a little bit annoying. Ancient potsherds. Rip in peace. Rip in peace. Mr. No Bone Nasher. Yeah, I know.
I got what you need.
Now I can repost. I'm just reposting today. We've had... What have we had in sales so far? 387,000, so pretty good. And still a couple of realms to go, as usual. Score. Let's kill this guy as well.
need to target something
Oh, we
first.
did him. Did him. Let's repost. Is that a new recipe, Jack? In Shadowlands? That seems like a pretty good good moneymaker. Oh god, I overpulled like crazy now. Come on, come on.
I need a target.
Gonna make it. I'm barely gonna live. Pretty sure. Yeah, I don't care.
Work complete.
Did it! Yeah, they'll be good for late game as well. I mean, like speed, always useful for farmers, people running dungeons, etc., etc., etc. Seraph Thunders, healing, that's pretty cool. But yeah, I haven't looked
The
into
pleasure
professions
was
in
all
Shadowlands at
mine.
all yet, Jaco. So at the moment, I have literally no idea. No idea which ones are likely to be good or not. Alright, we're gonna relog for the material flipping. Yeah, I haven't been paying attention much to Shadowlands alpha or beta stuff. I'm hoping I get in eventually to the alpha or beta and can test things out myself on stream. That's the dream, at least. Look at that, 293,000. Another BOE coming in. So this is starting to look good. Today is starting to look real good. Almost up to 2 million on this realm as well. Well, of course you're gonna see me when I collect like some big mailboxes, but there are also days like the last realm I had 0, and that happens as well. It's a very high variance market, but the largest days are really big. I didn't do any feast crafting in Legion personally, actually. Oh, you were talking about Legion. I think I did some in Legion. I've also seen some of the smaller days, but I don't really... obviously, I don't drag attention to the I got 0 sales. Because it's way more exciting when I get big sales, but it happens. I don't remember if I did any... I did a lot of cooking in Legion, but I don't remember if I did any feast crafting. I don't remember that. I did a lot of gold with the alchemy in Legion as well. Yeah, that's a point. $7,000 here, so just a couple of pets. Yeah, for sure. I've been staying up till way too late lately. So I'm just gonna go through all of my auction house stuff. Another 7,000 in sales on my flipping realm. Nothing super exciting, but okay. Rather my material flipping experiment. We'll go through that last. We'll just... That's perhaps the most exciting part of this, about this. Let's drag my DPS spreadsheet. We don't need that, but we do need my flipping records sheet. We're gonna just keep running that down. Okay. Yeah, alright, boom. Now I deleted too many rows in the spreadsheet. I think somewhere in the 1 million gold range, a little bit over 1 million. Let me see. Might actually be able to find that. I just found. I think I have a. Where is it? It's pretty hilarious looking at my old like my old mailbox titles for my files that I've made. Because I saved a lot of mailboxes, and like in the beginning, like stuff I posted back in the beginning of Legion, it's like now it's not particularly impressive anymore. To me, like it's like, wow, 100,000 gold. Now I just crush that on a regular basis. But I thought I had TCG 306. Yeah, I did it. I found it, but I can't. It's on my other monitor. Can I find this? Let's see. We're gonna drag this one over. We can do that. So what was this one? This is View TCG Pets. Hilariously, like the biggest one I've made is probably in the battle pet markets, even though that's not something that I really do a lot of lately. So I'm gonna show you some. Let's see, where's the one? The other one. This one. Am I even logged in here? To my cloud provider? I'm not sure. Alright, so we're gonna save them here. Cool. Alright, thank you for the follow, Wow Soloist. And let's repost this. And there looks like there's a lot of dropped frames. Hoping it was just like a one-time thing. see if they're here. Yeah. So, yeah, 1.18 million. This was around the launch of BfA. You're not getting these prices for Spectral Tiger Cubs anymore. I can tell you that. At least not on most ROMs. But yeah, that's one of the bigger ones I've had. And then I found another one that was a little cool, but I can't find it in the folder. What was the name of the other one? The other file? Didn't I add it? It was a happy morning, right? Sharing is caring. All right, I found another one. Let's hope we can get this over, because I have a bunch of these screenshots are on my other computer. Oh, it should already be here. All right, so let's see if we can find it on the. Oh, there we have it. We have it. This was early BfA. When people were still rich as hell from the Legion Gold missions. As you can see from some of these prices, some of this is like reasonable, and what you'd get now, like 9,000 for an uncanny combatant weapon, that's pretty whatever. 900 gold for contracts, that's not happening too much anymore, at least not for the old contracts. And then what the hell is this? 475,000 gold for a Dark Moon deck. That's a lot of gold. Of course, we were super rich back then. We didn't know that the deflation was going to hit in BfA. That they were turning off a lot of the gold spigots and turning down. And you have some other like pretty insane sales here. Like selling a Honorable Combatant Shanker for 76,000. You have to remember, this is let me see, when was this screenshot taken? This screenshot was taken on the 17th of August of 2018. When did BfA launch? BfA launch. It was like in the beginning of August or something. August the 13th. It was 4 days after the expansion launched. From what I can tell. So back then, of course, there's gonna be a lot of stuff going on. And then I have more sales here. I have like wait, what did I do? Flasks early on? I guess I did. When is this from? That's from October. Not too early. And that's when I was doing the world drop weapons BOEs in early BfA. That was really good market. I missed that market. That was fun. I have some crazy things there. It's like selling some bloody experiment, like old year BOEs for 750k. Sold a lot of expensive like these prices for honorable combatant weapons the first week of BfA. That was some crazy shit. That was some crazy stuff, man. Not sure what I think the prices went down very quickly, but that was just crazy. You just have to post more stuff. Like if I'd been doing crafting as well as BOE flipping, I'd probably be getting some close to 1 million mailboxes semi-regularly. There's some cool stuff here, not gonna lie. I'm sure there are some other... Oh, 900k mailbox with 27 sales. Flipping a bunch of open world weapon drops in the beginning of BfA. That was just so fun. But then they went away with the first patch essentially, because they stopped. They didn't scale them at all. They didn't scale at all. They stopped scaling them with the. They didn't increase their item level after that, so the market just died. But that was some crazy stuff. Yeah, I mean boosters are making a lot of gold. They shouldn't be making them off of the auction house though. See if I can find another 1 million mailbox from BfA. There are a bunch of large ones here. 966. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. 966, that's pretty strong, not gonna lie. I'll see if I can find a bigger one. I don't think I have. I think I had some of my biggest ones in Legion, but I can't find them. So what do I know? Another 900k. I had several 900k ones in BfA. I'm gonna move this picture folder over to my other computer. Actually, I could just move the entire folder pretty easily. And there's a picture of my longbow when I got that. Now my mailboxes are getting smaller as I go through like just a list of screenshots I have. When did I get my longbow? I don't. Just after I finished the gold cap challenge was when I bought it. So that was about January last year.
I need a target.
Like that. So January 2019. I think. Nice. So we're crushing 1 million today, that's for sure. 432,000. 1.1 million in sales today. That's really good. We're gonna. I gotta remember to screenshot some of these as well. It's important to share your results, or rather to brag about them, I should say. 0507. Or do I do, what's the, yeah, it's 0507. So 366, 164. Like, I have to say that in hindsight, I think that a huge part of why BOE flipping was so good in Legion, as it was probably because there was just so much gold going around. Because when I look at my results, or some of my mailboxes right now, I can see that I had some pretty crazy mailboxes and sales in the beginning of BfA as well, when people still had a lot of gold. Or when people had more gold, a lot more people had a decent amount. So it's going to be exciting. Yeah. I honestly think that a lot of the mailboxes that are being shared by content creators is a little bit misleading. Because they will often clean out all of their expirations and repost, and then just end up collecting mail or sales that have essentially come over about 5-7 days. And then when that gets posted, people are just going to see like the number of sales and just assume that that's like in one day. They're not going to look at the fine print and the number of days since it's been in the mailbox. That's something you see a lot of them do, which I think is a little bit misleading. All of the screenshots I post is just for one repost cycle. Like, I don't collect sales over multiple days or multiple times reposting. But I try to share like everything I do as openly as possible. Like, I'm not trying to hide anything or keep any secrets. All right, 7,000 gold. Now I have to do all of the boring shopping scans.
At least 2 centuries old.
So I think it's important when I share settings and talk about gold making that I show exactly how well I do. If anything, maybe I'm in some markets I'm probably bragging a little bit more than what you can actually. What the hell? Less than vendor cost. Guys, Bankitaja. Guy, dude. You can vendor these for 3.5 gold, man. You don't have to sell these at the auction house. Why are you giving away gold? Why? Things like this is why I think you'll never ever stop being able to make gold off of other players. They will just keep doing weird stuff forever. There'll always be someone who's just like not good at the game. What? No, okay, yeah. But I mean, even still, maroon pigment for 800 gold. The maroon pigment is always super expensive on this realm for no apparent reason. I guess someone is just like trying to troll people. Do I have Siren Spawn? Yeah, I have Siren Spawn. I'm still gonna buy this. Siren Spawn is a high volume material. I'm not afraid. We'll do it all. Give me all of the Siren Spawn. Alright. Time to scan the entire huge old world group. Yeah, he's screwing up pretty badly, obviously. No, I don't do vendor scans, not because they don't work, but because they're just not worth my time. Like, you generally only make like very small amounts of gold off of vendor searches. So I'm not like gonna spend like a minute, 2 minutes doing a vendor scan to get like 20 gold or 100 gold out of that. That's just not worth it to me. Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna buy some stuff and repost, and then it's night for the stream. Eternal life. What the hell? I guess I bought some more crystallized there. So I've sold these successfully for significantly more than this, so we shall buy some more Eternal Air. Have I sold these? No, no sells. Blood spirits. I want to buy more of this stuff. Volatile earth. I have a bunch of that. I guess we buy some primal mana. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, vendor scans work. That's very obvious. Okay, potions of unbridled fury for cheap. Very good. How many can I buy? Can't afford to buy too many. Can I buy 100? No, I can't buy that. I can buy 100. I can buy 110 perhaps.
If you find anything exotic, bring it to me.
Alright. Cancel scan everything. Figure out how much gold I ended up spending. Record that, and we're good to go. What? Is canceling
if you find
quick?
anything exotic, bring it to me.
They changed canceling? That was fast. It was way faster than it used to be. Are we finally free? Alright. Now we just have to repost.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
Alright. This should be enough to clean out the rest
exotic,
of the mailbox.
Bring it to me. Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
I'm not up any gold. I'm down 98,000 still in terms of actual gold. But we'll see how much my auction house value is up to now. Maybe we might be getting closer to 400,000. Sales vary a lot from day to day though. This is a medium pop realm, I believe. It's Twilight's Hammer.
If you find anything exotic, bring it to me.
Alright. 335394. I think it should work on any realm. It has worked on any realm in the past, but I haven't tested this way of doing it on more realms than this one, so I'm not sure if there are differences. So we'll see. Maybe I'll start running something similar on Ravencrest. Actually, I could do that because I don't have that much gold there. I have just enough that would be like a perfect amount to start with. Maybe I'll consider. I'll probably do that, to be honest. But yeah, guys, as you noticed, I was doing some yawning, so I'm a little tired. We're gonna end the stream right about here, even though it's a little earlier than the schedule says, but I'm sure you'll live with that. I'll be live again on Sunday, most likely doing a speed Blackwing lair with the guild then, unless I somehow get benched. So for the speed run, I'll probably turn off the sound, the mic, so I can talk with the guild in Norwegian, which probably most of you aren't too interested in. And then after that, most likely it's Solgarub and some gold making as usual. I don't think I'll be benched. I'm one of the top DPS in the guild, with a little modesty. Yeah, not speaking Norwegian on stream. I write in English because there's just way more people that can understand English than Norwegian. Yeah, so guys, thanks for joining me. I'll be live again on Sunday, so make sure you're following, and thank you for everyone who followed. I think maybe I forgot you, WoW soloist. I'm really sorry about that. But thank you for following as well. Hope you're all having a very nice Thursday night, and we'll see you on Sunday.